very beginning where you have to talk your way out of a situation. Maybe you blow your own cover. Maybe you get through totally unannounced. And at the end there, you got to choose. Am I going to execute someone and risk completely blowing future missions? Or, am I going to extort him, bring him in, maybe make some money for myself?
Okay.
It's all up to you how you play the game, and every moment-to-moment decision affects the rest of the game. It's not like it just changes that mission. Changes the whole game and how it plays out.
That's crazy. So in terms of changing the whole game, you mean that there's characters in the game that you may not even see or meet because of the decision that you make earlier on? That's how deep the game goes?
Absolutely. If you ruin your reputation, or if you choose not to do a mission, you may never meet a key ally. You won't even know how important they are because you chose not to go meet them.
That's crazy. Like, that is beyond me, seriously. Now, Alpha Protocol, where did the idea come from? Like, I mean, because I know Metal Gear, Splinter Cell, these games is great, but also this is direct competition for them. So where did the inspiration come from for Alpha Protocol in the first place?
Well, the creative director at Obsidian, Chris Avallone, wrote our storyline, and Obsidian developed and came up with the concept, and Sega, we picked it up, helped it come to fruition, cleaned up all those bugs, and then we're going to bring it to you as the polished espionage RPG that it is.
All right, that's not. And you said espionage RPG. That is the key. That's what makes this game so amazing. It's an RPG, but the way you play it, you wouldn't even think it's. Oh my God, you gotta play it. That's how crazy it is. Now, you said fixing up bugs. Now, a lot of times, especially recently with the Bayonetta thing going crazy about the PS3 version being, held back and drawn back, are we gonna see two PS3 and 360 running similar simultaneously? Like, when you guys developed it, will it be running at 60 frames per second on both systems, or will it just be identical for the most part?
Absolutely. It was critical that we fixed out all the bugs, got the games both running perfectly, got everything smooth and polished, because we and Obsidian agreed that this is a great game, a great story, and we wanted you to see it how it was intended.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
No matter what platform, you'll get it exactly how it was meant to be.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. So now, if I'm gonna tell you right now, if I see another website come out, I don't care if you IGN games, I don't care who it is, if another website come out and be like, oh, this game is bad on the PS3, oh, this game is bad on 360, this right here is documentation that you're lying, because my man Matt got this joint in control and it's gonna be hot on both systems. So whatever you got, go get it. Now, the next thing I want to say is this: will this game have an online component?
No, there will be no online. It's single player only. We're focusing on the story. And, even as you've seen yourself, just in the little gameplay demos, you already want to play it over and over again. Because you'll see, after 20 minutes of gameplay, how much the game branches moment to moment, how much it changes. And, I mean, I've played through it hundreds of times at this point, and, I still play through. And when I watch people, I'm like, oh, I've never taken that route. I'll watch people pick it up for the first time and do things I have never done.
So basically what you're saying is this game actually redefines the single player experience, because a lot of games nowadays, everyone feel like we need online so people could keep playing our game. With this game, online would be great or whatever, but it's not even needed for this game to be successful, and that right there is very important. You're really raising the bar with this title. Now, I'm going to say this personally. It's like that. Now, when I saw Alpha Protocol the first time, the graphics blew me away. It looked really good. But now, you guys added so much more to the point where, and I ain't even lying to you, Metal Gear looks great. Splinter Cell looks great. Alpha Protocol is now in that same league in terms of graphics. So now what we're looking at is not just the Alpha Protocol, oh, this game is cool, graphics is nice. No, this game is great, graphics is fire. You have to pick it up. That's how serious it is. What's some of the techniques and tricks that you guys utilize to get the graphics up to par of these great games?
Well, we have a really good motion blur mechanic that actually is optional, but I think it looks really great. Great depth of field.
Optional?
You can turn it off if you don't like it, or you can leave it on. We touched up the lighting, shadows. You saw how the colors really pop now. It's really vibrant. The game looks great, and that extra time we put into it really pays off.
That's crazy. Now, I'm going to tell you something else about going through the game. Did you know no other game has this? I never seen this shit before, ever. When you go to zoom in every other game, you got to try to line it up, and then hopefully you get that critical shot that you want. In this game, when you zoom, there's another like zoom within that zoom, and it zeroes in on the target. And when it zeroes in on target and it's like locked in, guaranteed headshot. You don't even got to think twice about it. But what's so crazy about it, as your character, go through these missions and develop and get more perks, your zoom is faster. So everything that you do in the game, you become more bigger, more better, more badass. So how does that work? Is that like a gift and a curse? Because for every good thing that you do, it's like a risk. Because if you make this decision, you could kill this person, but then there's weapons that you may not get that person would provide. So in your playthroughs, what have you seen or what have you experienced that has been like the best way to play this game? What you feel is the best way to play it?
Well, the game's all about choice in story, in action, in leveling up your character, those key RPG elements. And like you mentioned, the aiming reticule, we wanted to make sure you had a visual representation all the time of what your skills are. Like you're saying, the reticule zooms in, you can see your accuracy visually represented. You don't have to guess.
Yeah.
And as far as a right way to play, every way is the right way.
Every way. That was a great answer. I like that. That was a hot answer. Okay. Yeah. Let me say this, right? Even though there's no online component, like depending on, I know game sales and business and everything like that. Dion, you can sit down or somewhere. You need a chair? Hold on, I'm about to give our boy a chair. Hold on a second. There you go. All during the live interview, baby. Now check this out. Now, this is how I feel about it. Online, even though you don't need it in the type of game this is, it still be fun to be able to play against your friends with the type of moves and things you can do in this game. So, depending on the success of Alpha Protocol, or is there somewhere back in a bat cave that you guys is already planning for Alpha Protocol 2? And if you are, I've seen some things in Alpha Protocol that looks very Project Natal-ish or Sony's Arc-ish. Will we be seeing anything like that in the future?
To be announced, to be.
He's stuttering.
Yeah.
That means I'm right. No, go ahead.
No comment.
No comment. All right, cool. No problem. Well, truthfully, as a fan, I'm a fan already. I would love to see an online component. So if I have to go to Sega's base and make them make part 2 of this game, I would, and you will be the forefront of it, because this game is really that crazy, you guys. You got to check it out. Now, with a game this crazy and a lot of people being skeptical about it a little bit, do you think we'll see a demo for this title on a PS3 or 360 in the near future?
At this point, we're not planning on a demo.
At this point, not planning on a demo?
Right.
I'll make sure that changes. All right, all the hip hop gaming fans, I'll make sure that changes. All right, because we need it. Because the reason why, because this game is so hot that the moment the first level that we just saw, if that was released as a demo, I'm telling you, the internet will go crazy. You guys, I'm not sure how important or powerful you guys think but this game is really that good. It's on that level.
We know the game has shaped up amazingly and is everything we want it to be.
Okay.
With an RPG, you just want to make sure that everybody sees everything it is and can be. And, that's why we do events like this, so you can see and you can go out there and tell people exactly how big it is.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you right now, this game is going to be heavy when it comes out. Alpha Protocol, stay tuned. Is there any shout-outs or anything you want to say to the fans out there, Matt?
Just check out Alpha Protocol when it comes out early this summer.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. One love, God bless, HipHopGamerShow.com. Peace. Yo, what's up? You can't see me. Why? Because it's the hip-hop R-double-S and your boy stay fly. Now, check this out, man. Seriously, yo, I'm going to put y'all on to something, because to me, I think this is crazy. All right, this is just real crazy. Now, Fabulous, right, the rapper Fabulous, he was caught flying coach on American Eagle Airlines. What I don't understand is why people is like, what the hell? He's a rapper. He's supposed to be in a G5. He's supposed to be in a... Yo, 50 Cent, as big as he is, said that if he has to, he'll fly coach. So what? Like, you don't need to always have the hottest car, always have the hottest anything to prove that you're something. You see what I mean? Like, you got major people, millionaires, that dress any old kind of way with no jewelry, no nothing, and you already know their status. They got tons of money. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta impress nobody. I really wanted to bring this up because the music industry makes it seem like you need to have this in order to be important. Like, I'm not gonna talk to you unless you iced out. Like, that's the way they make it seem. And a lot of these rappers get caught up in that bull. All I gotta say is to anybody, and my man Fabulous, yo, do what you gotta do. We're in a recession, whatever. You rich, fine, cool. But if you ain't got it like that, you ain't got it like that. So what if you a rapper? So you continue flying, coach, if that's what you gotta do. At the end of the day, you taking care of the fans and they want to see you and you get to where you need to get to make it happen. And that right there is respect. And anybody out there that feels you need to be